one fall. On the way to the ring, from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
And I'm tougher than tough, calling your bluff, cuz I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. I don't care if you don't like me. Everybody wants to fight me. You can feel it, hey. Oye, lo claro, I ain't the one you wanna meet. Hay nada más caliente. I'm too hot for you, yo. Latino heat. I can't be weak. Coming from the streets of the ghetto at the end of the week. I get to keep your dinero. You're fast asleep when I sneak in your casa. Your life sucks cause you're bankrupt and I'm laughing. You can't trust me, answer, cause I'm Latin. I lie, I cheat, I steal. You feel it? I lie, I cheat, I steal. Yeah, say hello to Eddie, yo. Too many trying to tell me what I already know. No. Can you feel the heat? Yeah, say hello, yo. Yeah, viva la raza. Cheating, you're not trying.
And the opponent, from Mobile, Alabama, weighing in at 235 pounds, Hardcore Holly.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming in tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Haha, amigo!
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the SmackDown superstars will speak much louder than words.
I feel like a real jerk when someone counters it like that. Wow, great reversal.
Reversal. Love him or hate him, there's not a superstar. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this competitor. He's got him covered. Look at that.
That was like 2.5, Cole.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy picking.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have... He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champ in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you...
Oh, man, nothing will cut off your air quicker than a rope across the throat.
Especially when your opponent is putting all of their body weight into it. There's no...
I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
Yes, but this might not be the smartest course of action. This match is far from over.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think this is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Ah, now that's the way you do it. Let your opponent know who the boss is.
Or you could just keep posturing and give your opponent time to recover. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. What a sickening impact. Flesh and bone against wood.
And now he's strangling his opponent with that monitor cable. This isn't a match anymore. This is a war.
Bob Holly is mean, short-tempered, and vicious. And he don't give a damn about anything but putting a hurting on his opponent. And I sure could shoot that guy for gimmick infringement.
You might have a case there, Taz.
Bob Holly's a tough dude with a bad attitude and a worse temper. And I can almost respect that.
Almost? I'd have thought that would have made you two the best of friends.
Nah, me and Bob are charter members of People Who Hate People Club. We tried to have a meeting one time, but, you know, it didn't work out too good.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing for the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Hardcore Holly's Smash Mouth style has captivated audience across the world.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should get the pin right here. Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret that...
Here's the pin! Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising.
He may get the 3 count right here.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these... He's got his chance, Cole. He's going for it.
He sure is, partner. There it is. The lasso from El Paso. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. Oh, my. There's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire...
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. Ladies and gentlemen,
there's a dude with guts. He's tough, but moves are risky. Man, this crowd is really swelling. This guy.
He's feeding off that energy right now.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE...
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
His position is down, and he's taking full advantage of it.
He's tying him up in that lasso for El Paso.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to... And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would be.
I know exactly what you mean. These superstars certainly are pulling out all the stops.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how...
Can you believe it, Taz? A victory by submission. Talk about impressive.
That was a huge win. I can't believe he actually pulled it